Hey everyone! Hello and welcome to our channel. Join us as we go on an exciting trip. Thank you so much for coming and being interested in this talk. Thanks for deciding to be a part of this movie experience. The goal of our channel is to explore the depths of selfish behavior and reveal its intricate details. Today, we're going to talk about an interesting question. Why do narcissists find it so hard to let go of thoughts of you and find a real replacement? Narcissists all have to deal with the hard truth of losing someone important in their lives at some point. The lack of this person has a huge effect and leaves a hole that seems hard to fill. They are not just passing people in the narcissist's life, they are important to them and can't be replaced. When they lose this person, it changes their whole world and makes them want to get back what they've lost very badly. This person is more than just a friend. They are the narcissist's main source of emotional support and the only one who can understand and help them navigate the rough waters of their own mind. At this point, the narcissist often understands, maybe too soon, that it might not be possible to find someone else to fill this void. But is this understanding based on truth, or is it something the narcissist makes up? Did they really see you as their equal, the person who could fulfill all of their needs and wants? Consider understanding how narcissists select a partner. You might rethink being the central character in their narrative. A narcissist seeks specific traits in a partner or significant other. In this video, we will discuss these traits. When this seemingly perfect partner recognizes their true worth and courageously escapes the narcissist's harmful grip, or when the narcissist lets them go in pursuit of someone they deem a better, things get interesting. When a narcissist loses someone crucial to them, their behavior can change dramatically. Suddenly, they may begin to reflect on and criticize their actions. Narcissists are not accustomed to this kind of self-reflection, as they are typically self-centered. Losing someone essential to their mental well-being forces them to introspect, a task they are not used to undertaking. For narcissists, this process of looking at themselves is anything but easy. Because of this, they have to face their weaknesses and admit that they need other people to feel good. This kind of self-reflection hurts them deeply because it goes against their belief that they are unbeatable and able to take care of themselves. Also, the thought of never meeting someone else who can provide the same level of emotional support and connection makes them doubt their charm and ability to manipulate others to keep relationships going. Realizing this can make the narcissist feel alone and desperate, which can make them look for different ways to either make peace with the person they've lost or quickly replace them. Their attempts, however, often fail to bring back the deep connection they once had. Some narcissists quickly realize how much they miss the person who has died, while others may go through several relationships before they realize that no one else can compare to the person who died. This makes me wonder if narcissists really feel love for the people they think are necessary. The answer is not simple. When narcissists think about love, they don't think about it in the usual way. Their minds work differently. Their search is based on a real need for something they think is important for their health. For narcissistic people, a narcissistic supply includes a wide range of wants, from physical things like sex and attractiveness to material things like money and social connections, and even intangible things like knowledge and access to certain social circles. But out of all these wants, the need for pity is the strongest. No matter if they deserve it or not, they have a strong desire for love and attention. No narcissist would deny that they can identify people who can meet this need, but the level of need changes a lot between them. Narcissists often say that their own flaws make them their worst enemies, which makes it hard for them to keep relationships going. Many times, they hurt the relationships that give them the love and care they need so badly, pushing away people who really care about them. Narcissists also interact with others in a unique way, hoping to find the beauty and joy in life through the people they are with. People who are bright, happy, and empathetic are especially attractive to them. In an ideal world, narcissists would want to be these things, spreading love and happiness. But since they know that changing in that way isn't possible, they settle for the next best thing, joining forces with these caring people. But there are a lot of problems with this method. Narcissists get bored easily and are always looking for new things to do, even if it means putting relationships at risk. Narcissists see relationships only as a way to get what they want, which is at the heart of the problem. They choose people to be in their lives based only on the traits or resources they offer, like social status, mental support, or other ways to satisfy their narcissistic needs. People are valued not for who they are, but for what they can do for others. This never-ending need for relationship pleasure shows how little narcissists care about connecting with and understanding other people. Although the narcissist may want certain traits or resources from you, their view of you will change significantly, and generally for the worse. They start to think of you as their property and expect you to always be there for them whenever they want to focus on you again. Because they feel like they deserve it, they will always expect you to help them without expecting anything in return. People who are narcissists feel so entitled that they don't see the very real chance of losing access to a key source of supply for good. When narcissists think about losing someone important in their lives, they rarely do so. So, when they lose a source of supply that they used to think was essential, they become desperate. To avoid facing the hard truth of their situation, they may do things that hurt themselves, like abusing drugs, being promiscuous, or becoming dependent on other people. Their pain makes their situation worse, which makes them lose control even more. Going to a psychiatrist may be the only way for them to get their lives back to normal in some situations. Even though things are crazy, the person who was very important in the narcissist's life is still on their mind. The narcissist can't forget about them or find a good replacement because they are sure they are great for each other. Even so, narcissists naturally can't stop wanting things. Their wants are endless, and no one can fully please them. In their crazy minds, they think that someone else could satisfy all of their wants and needs, which makes no sense. However, they know that getting what they want or finding a new partner won't really make them happy or take away their sadness. The narcissist is stuck in a never-ending loop of wanting more and being unhappy with what they already have. Even though they are always looking for the right partner, they can't find real happiness or fulfillment in any relationship they make. This never-ending loop makes the contradiction in the way they treat relationships even more clear. In the end, the story of the narcissist and their never-ending search for narcissistic pleasure is a sad one of self-harm and wishing for things that can never be achieved. No matter how hard they try, they can't get out of the circle of unhappiness that controls their lives. If this look into the mind of a narcissist interested you, please like, comment, and share your ideas below. Your participation helps us understand these difficult topics better and lets us share our smart discoveries with more people. Also, if you haven't already, you might want to subscribe to our channel so you can see more videos like this in the future. Thanks for your continued help and for joining the conversation today. Greetings, everyone. It is a pleasure to have you back with us on our channel. Today, we shall explore a subject that profoundly resonates with many: the daily behaviors of narcissists when you decide to implement a no-contact strategy. This topic is laden with intrigue and offers valuable insights into the inner workings of the narcissistic psyche when you choose to cease all communication. Whether your involvement with a narcissist has spanned many years or a brief period, the dynamics of going no contact can vary greatly, depending on the depth and duration of your relationship. Today, we will delve into these nuances, providing you with a thorough understanding of what to expect when you embark on the courageous path of severing ties with a narcissist. When you sever all communication with a narcissist, their reaction typically follows a predictable pattern. They view it as your duty to re-establish contact, not theirs. Initially, they project confidence in their ability to undermine your resolve, driven by their perceived superiority and the belief that your emotions make you vulnerable. They assume you will eventually capitulate and reach out to them. Why this confidence? Because they see you as the emotional, empathetic one, the one with a heart. To them, this signifies weakness. They expect that your emotional strength will falter, leading you to eventually succumb to their charm. Therefore, it is crucial to remain steadfast in your decision to enact complete no contact. No contact means precisely that: no communication whatsoever, regardless of the circumstances. Whether it is their birthday or that of their dear mother, with whom you share a friendly rapport, maintaining no contact serves as a definitive declaration of your decision to terminate the relationship. When you initiate the no-contact rule with a narcissist, do not expect them to lose sleep over your absence. Empathy is not their strong suit, so your departure will not weigh heavily on their conscience. Instead, they will quickly seek out another individual to fill the void you have left. Often, they have already been cultivating a backup plan while still in your company, as the prospect of solitude is intolerable to them. Their quest for attention and validation is unending, so when you cut ties, they effortlessly redirect their focus to their next target. They may even have several contingency options lined up, hedging their bets against any potential setbacks. With you out of sight, they eagerly immerse themselves in their newfound supply, savoring the excitement of novelty while maintaining an exit strategy should their latest endeavor falter. Your well-being scarcely registers on their radar during this phase. However, should their engagement with the new source of validation sour or fail to yield the desired results, thoughts of you may resurface. Closure is not a priority for narcissists, as they prefer to keep their options open. Only in the event of a cataclysmic, tumultuous fallout might they consider retreating. While not all of them stage a comeback, many do. The likelihood of their return hinges on the severity of the breakup and whether you possess something they desire. Should you possess desirable assets, be it physical intimacy, financial resources, a lucrative business, an opulent home, or any other coveted commodity, they may attempt to reinsert themselves into your life, employing tactics like hovering to lure you back into their orbit. Typically, this maneuver unfolds when they tire of their latest conquest or perceive sufficient distance from their past transgressions to believe you have forgotten their misdeeds. Imagine this scenario. You have severed ties with someone after catching them in the act of playing mind games or suspecting their infidelity. Following a brief hiatus, they shift their focus to a new target and decide it is time to re-enter your life. This marks the beginning of the hoovering phase. Suddenly, your inbox is inundated with messages such as how have you been? Or long time no talk or I miss you. These messages are blatant attempts to draw you back in, conveniently ignoring the very issues that prompted your initial withdrawal. To them, it is as if nothing ever transpired. Now, you find yourself grappling with the realization that the charming facade they once wore was nothing more than a disguise. Their grand promises of a shared future were hollow, leaving you emotionally shattered. Opting for complete silence has thrust you into a state of isolation, without a contingency plan, all while nursing the wounds of a love you earnestly believed in. This tumultuous aftermath is rife with heartache, bewilderment, and the nagging question of how they could transition from ardent affection to indifference seemingly overnight. Once they sense they have ensnared you once more, the saccharine gestures begin to wane. After all, why maintain the charade when they believe they have already secured your allegiance? Thus begins their search for fresh prey, a perpetual game where satisfaction remains elusive, even amidst a seemingly ideal dynamic with you. Imagine their minds as bustling marketplaces, constantly scanning for new sources of attention while keeping you on standby as a reliable backup plan. The moment you catch wind of their manipulations and sever ties, they swiftly pivot to a fresh target. Whether you are aware or not, they will likely attempt to draw you back into their orbit eventually. It is a common query. Do narcissists feel your absence during no contact? Understanding their psyche reveals a stark contrast from your own. While they may reminisce about the perks you provided, they will not yearn for you as an individual or their one true love. If they genuinely cherished you, they would not jeopardize losing you to another. Trust me, I have witnessed enough to recognize this truth. A narcissist would not willingly relinquish someone they authentically cared about. Even if they harbor a semblance of fondness or concern, narcissists unfailingly prioritize themselves. Enthralled by their latest source of attention, they will scarcely fret over your well-being. Many believe you will forever linger on standby, unwaveringly devoted to them, unmatched by any alternative admirer. They exude confidence that, despite the severed connection, you will be eagerly awaiting their return from pursuing greener pastures. It is a narrative they incessantly recite to themselves. However, nothing rattles a narcissist quite like discovering you have embarked on a new romantic venture. It is the stark realization that someone else now occupies the spotlight they once monopolized. Their degree of agitation hinges on the busyness of their own life. Amidst a sea of admirers, they will scarcely spare you a second thought. Yet, in times of turmoil or solitude, they will endeavor to lure you back with an array of tactics, from honeyed words to endeavors to reignite your sense of allure. Consider this when a narcissist attempts reconciliation. Would someone who genuinely loved or cared for you have willingly jeopardized your relationship in the first place? A truly invested individual would have sought resolution instead of abruptly vanishing, only to resurface later. If you have implemented no contact with a narcissist and they refrain from re-establishing contact for an extended period, it may indicate that their purported attachment to you was not as profound as they portrayed. Keep in mind that narcissists prioritize their own interests above all else. Their endeavor to re-enter your life often stems from personal failures elsewhere or lingering desires regarding you. They may perceive an opportunity to assert control or manipulate you once more, thus probing to assess your susceptibility to their tactics. Merely engaging in conversation with them signals a potential openness to their deceit. Reflect on past encounters, the fabrications, manipulations, and potential betrayals. They likely peddled a distorted version of reality, devoid of authenticity. Reconnecting with them only perpetuates the cycle of their detrimental conduct. At times, they may leverage their physical allure in a bid to rekindle your affections, believing their charm will prove as potent as before. However, physical attractiveness does not equate to genuine worth. Both narcissists and individuals of genuine character can possess aesthetic appeal. When lacking substantive qualities, narcissists may lean on their appearance to manipulate others. Many individuals succumb to this allure, swayed by superficial charm and contemplating the prospect of reigniting the relationship. However, reintegrating a narcissist into your life will only restart the cycle of abuse. They might exhibit different behavior for a brief period, perhaps a month or two if you're fortunate. However, the same underlying issues will resurface eventually. They will revert to their old habits of neglecting you. If they succeed in persuading you to grant them another chance, they will likely continue manipulating you while maintaining connections with others on the side. Furthermore, they will perceive you as desperate or gullible for allowing them back in. They will assume that even if you argue and sever ties once more, you will still be there for them. Repeatedly returning to a narcissist reflects poorly on you, portraying desperation. Each instance of reconciliation signals your willingness to tolerate their behavior, diminishing their respect for you. Addressing problems directly in your relationship from the outset is crucial. While disagreements are inevitable, prolonged breaks can significantly harm your relationship. During these hiatuses, both parties may engage with or even date other individuals. Upon reuniting, the time spent apart may give rise to a new set of complications, such as concerns about new connections forged during the break. This exacerbates the original issues prompting the break. If you cannot find common ground to resolve matters, perhaps the relationship is not destined to endure. This is particularly pertinent in serious relationships or marriages involving children, as addressing issues is paramount. Children are profoundly impacted by parental dynamics, underscoring the broader significance of resolving conflicts. Additionally, consider the ramifications of your decisions. Regrettably, many individuals act impulsively without considering the broader repercussions, including their familial relationships. If you opt for no contact, ensure that you sever ties definitively. Bid farewell, Acknowledge the toxicity of the relationship, and recognize that any positive moments shared with the narcissist were outweighed by negative experiences. Trust forms the bedrock of any healthy relationship, and perpetually living in apprehension of emotional harm is unsustainable. Although embracing the no-contact approach may feel daunting and isolating, it is far preferable to squandering precious time on a toxic bond. Continuously allowing a narcissist to breach your boundaries will inevitably lead to a breaking point, compelling one of you to walk away. Remember, life is too short to invest in the wrong relationships. Prioritize discernment in your interactions, safeguarding your time from individuals who lack transparency or resort to gaslighting. Seek out mature companions who prioritize open communication and cooperation when confronting life's hurdles. When implementing the no-contact strategy with a narcissist, consider employing the gray rock method. This involves adopting emotional detachment and disengagement, making yourself uninteresting to them. Block them across all platforms and maintain silence if approached by anyone associated with them. For those navigating co-parenting with a narcissist, adhere strictly to legal directives regarding communication and custody agreements. We trust that this video has imparted valuable insights. If you found it beneficial, remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more illuminating content. Additionally, explore the complimentary book and personalized consultation available in the description below. Thank you for tuning in, and we eagerly anticipate reconnecting with you in our forthcoming video. Wishing you a fantastic day ahead. Hey everyone! Hello and welcome to our channel. Join us as we go on an exciting trip. Thank you so much for coming and being interested in this talk. Thanks for deciding to be a part of this movie experience. The goal of our channel is to explore the depths of selfish behavior and reveal its intricate details. Today, we're going to talk about an interesting question. Why do narcissists find it so hard to let go of thoughts of you and find a real replacement? Narcissists all have to deal with the hard truth of losing someone important in their lives at some point. The lack of this person has a huge effect and leaves a hole that seems hard to fill. They are not just passing people in the narcissist's life, they are important to them and can't be replaced. When they lose this person, it changes their whole world and makes them want to get back what they've lost very badly. This person is more than just a friend. They are the narcissist's main source of emotional support and the only one who can understand and help them navigate the rough waters of their own mind. At this point, the narcissist often understands, maybe too soon, that it might not be possible to find someone else to fill this void. But is this understanding based on truth, or is it something the narcissist makes up? Did they really see you as their equal, the person who could fulfill all of their needs and wants? Consider understanding how narcissists select a partner. You might rethink